Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Hey guys, how you going? I've got my dressing gown on again. It's a bit chilly here. Okay. Oh, Alex's computer just froze. Just restarting it now. Oh my goodness. How you going, Alex? And Deb, how you going? And Carl, how you going? Sherry, how you going? Dealey, how you going? Okay, I've just been looking at Twitter because I was looking for something to... Hey, Dana. I was just looking for something to go over while we were talking on here before we go to Rumble and watch an episode of Tales from the Crypt. And at the top, breaking, Secret Service preps for Trump in jail. Imprisonment imminent. Now, it is a live stream on Twitter, which I'm not going to play on here in case, you know. You don't know with YouTube. It might be allowed on Twitter, but who knows if it's allowed on YouTube. But that is what's happening at the moment. The Secret Service are prepping for Trump in jail. It won't last long, let me tell you. And if he does, do you know what that's going to do for the vote? Do you know what that's going to do for his vote? They have just overplayed their hand, I think. And they even got, what was his name? De Niro. I don't know if it's at a Joe Biden rally or across the road from the courthouse where Trump's being taken to court. But he was, oh, my cat wants out. Of course he does. Just give me a sec, guys. Cats. The joy of being a cat, I know. Little munchkins. Okay. Oh, and this chair that won't move. Okay. Just put these on in case I've got to listen to something. You never know. It is cold here. Not as cold as it has been, but I didn't light the fire last night, so it's very cold inside the house at the moment. Okay. And apparently One Nation, Pauline Hanson, great news. After One Nation successfully established an inquiry and helped to shine a light on the Albanese Labor government's plan to greenlight the storage of power plant waste inside the Great Artesian Basin, the project has been defeated. Now it's time to push forward with a Senate inquiry to work out why this was approved by the Albanese Labor government in the first place and ensure it doesn't happen again. Okay, and there's 126 posts. Let's just have a look. Someone's livid. Monica, I will not comply, is livid. Just picked up 9-year-old from school, told me on the drive home what happened today. She was not a happy kid. A non-Indigenous white teacher came and took her whole class out of their classroom to the library and proceeded to bombard them with National Sorry Day. They were told, amongst other things, how they all needed to be sorry to the Indigenous people for what happened to them. As if that wasn't bad enough, here's the kicker. Every single student was forced, and I do mean forced, to write I'm sorry letters and posters to the Indigenous people and why they are personally sorry. These are children. They don't even know what this is about. And if that's not bad enough, the teachers made a competition out of their sorry letters. Whoever makes the best sorry letter or poster from each class gets a prize. Now, thankfully, my kid's smart enough to know she's got nothing to be sorry about, and she knew that something wasn't right about it, which is why she told me. Believe you me, I will not take this. I was not informed my child would be exposed to this woke indoctrination. I absolutely did not consent. This is absolutely abhorrent. How dare some woke white teacher force my child to write an apology letter as if she'd done something to be punished for? This is utterly unacceptable. There's going to be hell to pay. Well, go for it, love. Seriously? Monica, we're behind you. Okay? Yeah. Okay. I don't think I can go into that one here. CSIRO's flawed nuclear report is riddled with errors. Excellent article in The Australian by Judith Sloan. Yeah, this CSIRO's been corrupt for years. Is there any new stuff? What's going on now up there? Live PSYOP Challenger disaster hoax exposed. Victims found alive and well. NASA space travel lies. Okay. That one would be interesting to listen to as well. Okay, yep. Alexandria Marshall said Dutton's mass migration policy is hogwash. Why am I just getting mostly... Well, I'm getting mostly Australian because I am Australian. Dutton's mass migration policy is hogwash. It's the same as Labor. Albo wants 185,000. Dutton wants 140,000 for 2 years. Then Dutton wants 160,000 after that. Australians have asked for no more mass migration. Zero. Zilch. Net zero. Give the country a rest. Yeah, let's apply net zero to migration, sorry. Let those who are here assimilate, yes, assimilate, fix the problems of Islamic terror and anti-Australian ethnic enclaves cultivating dangerous Marxist separatism, so those little suburbs that Australians can't walk into. Yeah, those ones. Okay. There was a white stolen generation? I think I'm going to wait until we've got the truth about this, because I long ago heard that the stolen generation were Aboriginal women giving their children to white families to raise because they were scared the child was going to get killed. I don't know. But we're hearing all sorts of shit right now. We'll see what this is about anyway. We always seem to hear about the Aboriginal stolen generations, but never the white stolen generations, which was much larger in the Aboriginal babies taken from their mothers. Did you know that in Australia there is another stolen generation, one which shares the pain and consequences? It's called the white stolen generation to distinguish it from the Aboriginal stolen generation. In the 5 decades up to 1982, the newborn babies of young single women were forcibly removed from them for adoption, a practice sometimes called baby farming. Mothers were drugged, tethered to beds, not allowed to see their babies, told they were dead. Many of these adoptions occurred after the mothers were sent away by their families due to the stigma associated with being pregnant and unmarried. More than 250,000 white mothers lost their babies to forcible removal at birth by these past illegal adoption practices. Groups such as Adoption Loss, Adult Support and Apology Alliance offer help and support. Between 2010 and 2012, apologies were offered by Western Australia, South Australia, ACT, New South Wales, Victoria and Tasmania. Prime Minister Julia Gillard offered a national apology to those affected by forced adoptions in 2013. Yeah, but see, I'm hearing a different story. Like, I appreciate hearing all different sides. I just want to know which one's right. Ah. And white propagandists claiming that Australia's a racist country, like the lady who did the article in the ABC yesterday, calling Australia a racist. Okay. The reality is the ruling class is scapegoating Aboriginal Australia for their hidden agenda. Elders travelled to Parliament begging them to address child trafficking by government-funded cons, and a fifth column insurgency which includes 300,000 fake claimers out of an Indigenous population of under 1 million. We wrote to the Big Lie media and they ignored it. They refused to cover the Yukon sacred site hoax, designed to destroy Australia, scapegoating Aboriginal people to bring in UN tyranny while they claim everyday Australians are racist. The people in power in this country are useless idiots working for a supremacy cult who'll do anything to own everything. Is there an Australian Epstein-esque blackmail operation? Does this explain the selling out of our country and our children because our politicians are compromised? One dreads to think what the agenda is when they are prepared to sell our children. Elders asked me to raise concerns in Canberra to both sides of government about a pedo government-funded leader trafficking children and drugs. Elders were shunned and insulted by both sides. All we've got is abuse for trying to stand up for the rights of voiceless children. What's behind this voice, treaty, UN cultural heritage laws, sacred site hoax, the trafficking of children using government-appointed crooks? We know. If you know, you know. You know? Okay. We know. I'm not going to read everyone. We're going to just... Labor commits to the WHO Global Pandemic Treaty just failed. But Australia signed up to it anyway. That says it all about our politicians. It's failed, but hey, we'll sign up anyway. Why not? Let's throw more money out of the country. Oh my God. Okay, for men. Oh my God. Now okay, this is what they've done now. Tim Richardson MP said, I want to share with you some pretty big news. Premier Jacinta Allen has asked me to serve as the Parliamentary Secretary for Men's Behaviour Change, a national first. Talk about jobs that are useless. Bureaucratic bullshit jobs. They're absolutely useless. There's more taxpayer money. Yeah. Okay, they're still fighting about the online safety, data safety, digital identity bill. Over here. No one wants it. No one do it. Say no. Just say no. Simple as that. Everything they try. Just say no. No, thank you. Don't have a phone. No, no app. No. No, no. Okay? Okay, Kelly's flushed someone out. What a surprise to find Susan quickly jumping in to defend the vested interest of Big Pharma. Who'd have guessed? Okay, she's trying to stick up for God knows whatever. Have we got anything else? Yeah, see, even Billboard Chris is pointing it out that we now have a Parliamentary Secretary for Men's Behaviour Change. What a BS job. His job is to demonise men and feminise the culture, and he looks just the part, doesn't he? Oh dear. Okay, Chicago Ray 2 hours ago just announced the Supreme Court ruled today that Texas SB 4 law is constitutional, which grants Texans the right to detain, arrest and expel anyone crossing the Texas border illegally. Big round of applause, folks. The majority on the SCOTUS acting it like one. 6-3. Okay. Yeah, warning to Australia, we're a test country. I heard that the other day. Just say no. I'm telling you, look, there's a really easy way to protest all this. You don't have to get out in the street. You don't have to do anything. Just say no. And say I don't have a phone, no matter what they do. I've got a cat at the door wanting back in now. He's not getting back in. Leading reports said breaking. Trump advisor Kash Patel says he recommended to Trump that he immediately pull the security clearance of 51 former intelligence officials who signed a dishonest letter that claimed that material from Hunter Biden's laptop has all the classic earmarks of Russian information operation, as well as anyone who broke the law and has not been prosecuted. Here, I agree. I agree with Kash there. Okay, the brainwashing has to stop before it destroys our country, said Senator Gerard Rennick. Let me get this straight. If Australians use our coal or gas to provide cheap, reliable power for our own families and business, it'll bring about the end of the planet. But if other countries use the same coal and gas to provide cheap, reliable power for themselves, there's no problem. Aussies are being conned and lied to by BS artists of the first order. And we are. Because what we're doing is selling all our cheap, reliable power over to China for them to support their country, but we're demonised for wanting coal and gas, and we supply our own, and we could have it cheap, but the Greens don't want that. I swear to God, the Greens have it over Labor and probably Liberal, and I wonder what they have over them. President Biden said thoughts and prayers are not enough. Time for an assault weapons ban. What is an assault weapon? Does that include knives and forks and axes? And assault weapon could be anything. Could be pepper spray. Could be anything. It's time for a new president. I'll second that one. Oh, wow. I don't know if this is true or not. Don Lucas said that here's a photo of 3-year-old Robert De Niro with his gay 24-year-old father. This will be very important later today. Oh dear. Okay. Anyway, while Robert De Niro was doing his speech with Biden, telling everyone to vote Biden because he says Trump's going to get in there and never go away again, well, he was in there 4 years ago and he stepped back and let Biden take over, even though it wasn't right? So where's the dictator, sorry? I don't see that at all. Okay. Anyway, they caught them all while they let this go on. Robert De Niro, I don't know about him. Okay, but I'm going to like that post anyway because I read it. Okay, there were violations in Georgia State and Fulton County. Oh, Fulton County. Who runs Fulton County now? Illegals in the state of Raffensperger. Fanny Bang Bang Willis was in fact duplicated to the district attorney's office. Okay, there was flipping going on. And Secretary of State Raffensperger counted duplicate ballots, falsified audit tally sheets. And okay, don't think I can read that one here. But I might bookmark that for another time. Okay. Okay, what else have we got? Why hasn't this bloke been sacked yet? You know what he did? He let an immigrant rapist, out in the country and did not deport him. Okay? Horrible man. Liz Churchill said, how to make a pandemic. All you need is a fake test to convince everyone they're sick. That's pretty much what happened. Okay, they're going to breaking alert, shocking leak footage. H5N1 is a go. Active preparations are underway. I reported on it yesterday. They bought vaccines last year. Boom, my man. Can I play this? I don't know. Let's have a go.
What do you think of Trump?
I think I'm going to vote for him.
Really?
Yeah, in the next election. Yes, I am.
Are you ready for the blowback?
Well, yeah.
Which inevitably comes with
well,
Trump?
you know, I think in this election, everybody's got to, I think they're going to take a side or whatever, but it just seems to me, it just makes sense. I was ready not to vote for Trump until what I saw is more than politics. I see a weaponization of our justice system.
Yeah.
And a challenge to our Constitution, us as Americans, that I don't think we're going to have. And, you know, Trump is the most investigated person probably in the history of the world. And they haven't been able to really get him. People might call him an asshole, but he's my asshole.
Okay, I can't play that last music there. Although they'll try and copyright me for something, I'm sure. So there you go. He is the most investigated and they still can't find anything. Okay, this is what I mean by Andrew Giles, the idiot who kept his job. How is he still got a job? A remorseless serial rapist kept his visa as a result of Andrew Giles' catastrophic push. As it was revealed, the immigration minister was warned his policy would lead to a huge rise in offenders successfully beating deportation. Here he is, Robert De Niro. Libs of TikTok, your movies suck, you're trash. Robert De Niro's not having a good one at the Trump trial. Yeah, at the Trump trial. Why is he at the Trump trial? Sorry? This cat, honestly. Okay, let's have a listen.
Democrats, you are gangsters. You are gangsters. You're washed up. Fuck you. You're a little punk. You're a softy. You're a nobody. Your movies suck. You're trash. You're trash. You're done. You're done after this guy, guys. You're done. Don't start lying on us. Democrats, you are gangsters.
They won't be able to walk down the streets. Okay, guys. Well, I'm wondering, should we jump over to Rumble and watch this? Or do you want to keep going, guys? Hang on, is that? Are we stuck? No? Have the comments stopped? Has Vi been cut off? No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'll read some of these. The chat just stopped. That's it. Yeah. Okay, Rumble. Yep. Okay. I'm just going to say hello to everyone in the chat. I've said hello to Deb, Alex, Sherry, Dealey. How you going? Dana, how you going? Old School Pete, how you going? Did I say Sherry? Yes, I did. And I want to thank Shannon for the Rumble. What are they called? Rumbles? I don't know. Super chat things. I missed them the other day. And I saw something a little bright square in the corner and I didn't know what it was. And by the time I went back to check on it, it had gone. So they must disappear pretty quick. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. So I have to thank Shannon as well for his donations. Old School Pete, how you going? Alex said, I heard today the old treaty has now collapsed, which is great news. They wanted to take complete control when a new pandemic comes, but now they can't. Yes, the WHO treaty failed, and Australia has still signed up to it. What does that tell you? How incompetent are our government? Really, really bad, I'm telling you. Delia said, I heard the good news too, Alex. Sherry said, I heard that, Alex. Great news. Alex said, they'll probably still try, though, so we should stay vigilant. Yeah, I'm not listening. It doesn't matter what they do, I'm not listening. They can throw me in jail, I don't care. I'm not listening. Alex said, I was so happy when I heard. I'd been worrying it would pass. I'm so glad more and more people are standing up and fighting back. Alex said, we have a watch night with Hev. Yep, we do. Dana said there have been displaced, stolen white children so much during the early centuries, so many orphanages and orphans around the world. How did this happen? Where did the white children come from? I reckon even different countries. I reckon something's been going on for a long time. Trafficking. I think it's been a very long time. Deb said no relation. Alex said same old, taxpayer money going down the shitter. Shitter's full. Deb said in Fat Cat's pockets. Alex said give it to the Chinese to sell it back to us. Exactly, that's what we do with our coal and gas. We send it offshore for them to sell it back to it. Carl said rumble. Dealey said we're here. Deb said good one, Shannon. Carl said Hev, I do like listening to the entity of your videos, but will only listen to one or of the other. Deb said no, not following the crap, anyone. Alex said I just realised I'm a few minutes behind, so I'm just trying to catch up now. And Alex said awesome, Shannon. Okay guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this one up, deal with my cat, and then I'll meet you over on Rumble for Watch With Me, Tales from the Crypt. Okay guys, much love and I'll see you soon. Bye. Where's my outro gone? There it is.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going in life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.